What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today's video is brought to you guys by DearMob, and this is their iPhone manager with full-on encryption built right in. So basically, we all hate iTunes. A lot of people are actually vouching to get rid of iTunes completely. It's absolutely frustrating. It's kind of useless, and Apple makes it really, really restricted to the point where you have to go through it to do a lot of things. But what if you didn't? What if you could back up your entire device, every single thing from photos, music, videos, backups? iTunes does that, but what if I said you could back up even more, like your USB things, your SMS, your calendar, iBooks, podcasts, ringtones, everything, all in one click without ever having to touch iTunes at all. This actually goes ahead and supports Apple mobile device support and Apple support service, which are usually built into your computer, and you don't actually need to launch iTunes at all to have any of these backups go through. So what exactly do we have here? Well, we have one-click import and export for photos. It's really fast. It's 8-second transfers for 100 4K photos in fully original quality. You can manage and delete pictures. That's another frustrating thing. If you ever want to transfer photos to your iPhone or pull them from your iPhone, sometimes when you plug in your iPhone, it doesn't even show up in a Windows computer. And oftentimes, it's really hard to transfer anything without AirDrop. If you're on a Windows and you're trying to transfer to your iPhone, it is the most frustrating thing in the world. Thankfully, we have this cool little thing right here, and you simply click what you want to transfer, and it's super, super easy. And you can do the same with your music, and it gets rid of DRM as well, so you can use that music and transfer onto maybe even an Android or onto your Windows device and listen to all your iTunes music that way as well. It's super easy, and it's super, super safe because there's encryption built into here as well. Lastly, you can also back up your keynotes, GarageBand, your apps, your flash drives, and even your bookmarks. So let's go ahead and check out what exactly this looks like. So the software itself right here, we have our photo transfer, we have our music manager, and of course we have our video and backup. Then, of course, we also have data security and bookmarks and flash drives. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and connect my phone or iPad onto here. Alright, so I went ahead and connected my iPad, so now let's check out the photo transfer. And as you can see, we only have one picture on here because it is my iPad and only used by the family mostly. But to show you guys what exactly this can do, if you go ahead and export, you can export the HEIC to a JPEG directly, and you can even add photos directly onto here as well. You can also go ahead and delete the picture, or let's go ahead and check out what else is possible. You can add a new album, you can check out the screenshots, and even the live photos. For example, this is a live photo right here. Double click and it shows up in pretty good quality directly onto your device. So what exactly can we do with this picture? Well, you can export it once again, and it will full on export not only the picture but also the live photo. And if I go ahead and play it right here, let's see if and there you go, that's my live photo. This is what 3 seconds would look like. How cool is that? So let's go back and check out what else we could do. We also have our music manager. I don't have any songs on here, but let's say we want to add music because I have a trillion different songs on my desktop. Here's a cool little song. I'm going to import it directly into here, and then you just hit the sync button, and just like that, it will show up on my iPad. How cool is that? In full-on quality as well. Once again, you simply hit the plus button, and you can make a playlist on your iPhone. So, music for fam. And then I'm simply going to click this, and I'm going to hit add music. And this time, let's do 3 of them, because why not? Hit open. And remember, I'm not using iTunes at all. I'm syncing using 100% of this application right here. How cool is that? And just like that, it is complete. So let's see what else we got here. There's video on here. You guys get the point. It's the same as music. But the main feature here is you can also access your files. I do not have anything on here, but once again, you can import, export, and you're set to go. My favorite functionality is backing up. So you can encrypt your entire backup as well if you check this box, and you can set a password. I don't need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and simply hit backup now. It does require a little bit of time because it is a full-on device backup. I'm going to hit OK, and just like that, it will start to back up. And keep in mind that this will back up pretty much everything. And on top of that, you can also restore all of your backup files directly using this software. You never ever have to go through iCloud, which is a mess, or iTunes, which is a mess either. And you can check the progress of your backup at the bottom, this little blue bar right here. And my backup was very quick. It was only 122 megabytes. This is a pretty clean iPad. And just like that, I'm set to go. Now, what if I want to restore my backup files? Well, as you can see, I have a variety of backups on here for a bunch of different things. I'm going to hit this, and you can see exactly where that backup is located. And you can restore all using this software. And here's the other cool thing. Some of those backups were not created on here. They're actually iTunes backups. So I can actually take a random iTunes backup I did in the past and restore it to my iPad, even if it was an original backup for an iPhone. How cool is that? All in all, guys, it's really awesome software. I do want to mention that if you don't want to use like music and photos are the big ones, but if you just want to transfer your contacts or your books or something of those sorts, it's completely possible as well. And it gives you a cool little bunch of information on the iPad as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. So leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.